Mike, thank you so much. Well, since 2008, one nonprofit has helped thousands of students across our state make the jump from high school to college or a career beyond that. But behind that success are volunteers who help guide them along the way. And right now, tnAchieves is looking for more mentors to support those students to prepare for what's next. And joining us now to talk about that is Chrissy De Alejandro with tnAchieves. And let's talk again. We kind of did a little overview, but tell us really about tnAchieves for people who may not know.
Sure. tnAchieves launched in 2008, actually, as a private nonprofit, privately funded nonprofit. The idea was to send more students to college and to ensure they had all the support they needed to earn a credential. Fast forward, we were the model for the Tennessee Promise. I think that's the brand everyone knows.
Yeah.
But we're still the engine behind the Tennessee Promise, making sure that students are not only transitioning from high school to post-secondary, but then earning that all-important credential that will propel them into the workforce.
And what kind of help do they get? I think when we're talking about mentors, someone might think, oh, I don't know how to help anyone.
Sure.
I'm not the best person, but that's not necessarily true.
No, everyone can be a mentor. Like, honestly, I think about, I had a teenage mom and she was the best mentor. She never graduated from high school, but what many students need are encouragement. They need someone to be in their corner, someone to say, we can figure this out together. You don't have to know all the answers. As the mentor, we're here as a program to support you through that. It's also about sort of normalizing, like, everyone has a bad first semester of college. It's not a reason to walk away. So not only is it resource and encouragement, I think it's also just sharing your story of maybe why college was important to you, or if you chose not to go and you want to mentor with us, why you think it's important now.
And what kind of time commitment is involved here?
It's 1 hour a month. We try to make this a very low lift. Students across Tennessee are raising their hands for a mentor, high school seniors who are saying, yes, I absolutely need some support along the way. And our mentors are telling us that it's less than an hour a month.
And again, let's get into specifics about what these students are going to get help with.
Absolutely. So it's sort of the milestones, if you will. So our mentors are nudging on college application. Have you completed it? Making sure you filed that FAFSA, that free application for federal student aid that every student needs to complete. They're making sure that students are attending their college orientation, so milestone work. And then it's like, yes, I can help answer that question. And oftentimes mentors are coming back to us to say, hey, I have a really specific student question, can you help us? So we train mentors, we provide them with a mentor handbook, and then every week we're communicating with our volunteers to ensure that they know exactly what they need to be sharing with students.
And that was going to be my next question, which we should reiterate. You're not flying blind here. You
No.
get help from tnAchieves, so you know what you're doing.
Absolutely. I think that's a great question. Our mentors are there to be that support system. I want our mentors and students to run into one another, like in the grocery store. That's probably idyllic on some level, but I do want it to be someone from their community. We don't want this to be like just tnAchieves specific. Like, think about if somebody wanted, for example, to be a news anchor, like all the wealth of knowledge that you would bring to the table. So yes, it's about that access to post-secondary, but it's also just about exposure to what exists if you earn a college credential.
Well, we basically talked about every reason you should be a mentor.
Absolutely,
and you
should do it.
really need lots more before the end of this week,
We
right?
absolutely do. We're sitting at about 600 left to meet our 5,000 statewide. It's all done virtually this year, so once you sign up, we'll get you trained, and then we'll share your student with you, student and or students with you, and from there you will begin working with students. It's so easy.
And so if it's so easy, how can people sign up?
Yeah,
what do they need to do?
Absolutely. tnAchieves.org, our website, super simple. Once you register, we'll be in touch.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Hopefully we'll get those mentors.
Absolutely.
By this weekend.